Hello, and welcome back to the Moba Indian Championship, where we're still at Season 1. There is lots of potential in this tournament if it's starting on the Season 1. So we are at Round 2, Day 10. Unfortunately, we have missed like two matches because some unforeseen circumstances are happening always. So anyhow, we're going to be in third match tonight, and I'm going to be joined none other than my co-caster or analyst, I should say, Mr. Wands. How's it going, man?
What's your command?
Hello, Walty. I'm doing great. Feeling really good here to be tonight casting for this tournament once again. And with that, we are just, gonna analyze the draft here. So we see that from the side of Void Reapers, they have banned off away that Henzo. And on the side of Washed Up, they've banned away the Fanny here. So it's looking pretty solid. Actually, the Henzo ban after the revamp, we've seen that he's always being banned, especially in ranked matches. But in tournament, we don't see him being banned much. So, maybe here, the team Void Reapers, they're actually a little afraid of the Henzo being picked off in the tournament.
Yeah, that's pretty much very true. You don't want to give the Hanzo just yet because of the revamp being a little bit, over the top. But on the side of the washed up here, they've been banning this Fanny at the same time Jujin. Most of the normal bans that we actually see in this kind of drafting nowadays. So, even a Badang as well. There we go. So those crazy utility heroes at the same time, the monstrosity of a Fanny is going to be out of the chopping board for now. So Team Void Hunter is going to be going straight for that Hayabusa pick. It's good for the first pick, a liability in my opinion, but don't forget the counter picks that can come from the side of Washed Up.
We see that Washed Up tier they've actually picked off the Khalid on their side. So it's looking pretty solid because Khalid can either go for the roam or he can, jump into the EXP and provide that rotation, especially with his passive, that allows him to roam the map through and fro. And talking about Washed Up here, they have also picked off the real world manipulation on their side with that Yeef, the chessboard on their side, a lot of zoning already onto the side of Washed Up. But then again, what am I seeing here on the side of Void Reapers? We see that they've picked off a Argus. Ooh, looking pretty sketchy here, looking at that Argus. What do you think, Bolty?
Well, in my opinion, honestly, an Argus earlier pick on, especially in a tournament. I don't know. I mean, we're still in the best of one series. We are, we're filled with surprises for now. But if it's gonna be laning against a Khalid, a EXP Khalid, then this Argus is gonna have, a pretty much bad time during the early phases of the game.
Yeah, I mean, during the early phases, the Argus is basically a walking chicken because he does not have those items that damage spike on him just yet. But then again, on his counterpart, maybe if the Khalid goes on the EXP, he has, that swirling tornado that can just poke a lot onto that Argus. And even, on the side of Washed Up, if you look, they have picked a lot of meta heroes. They even have a Grandeur on their side. So even the mid to late game, it's looking pretty solid for now.
Completely very true. And banning away those counters for a Granger as well. We have that Irithel ban on their side. So this is gonna give Washed Up an edge to kind of perform well in the early phases of the game, because you know how Granger loses to an Irithel when it comes to comparing both of the teams are experience. And Irithel wins any time of the day. But another side, we are seeing Void Hunters here doing a bit of a ban that is usually not done. Atlas and a Saber. That is quite interesting.
Void Reapers are actually cooking something with these bans. We see that they have a Ling ban, as well as an Atlas and a Saber. So they're actually, afraid that team Washed Up might pick a Saber against the Hayabusa. So they're banning it away. I'm not really sure, maybe I don't even think that Washed Up will actually go ahead and pick a Saber, because Saber is not a kind of a hero we see being picked off that much, even in ranked games when it comes to countering a Hayabusa. We see that we have a lot of different counters, more than a Saber, So So yeah, and on the side of Washed Up, we see that they have, you know, they have a chip, and that chip is gonna be so good with that 5-man gang. Especially with his ultimate deportal there. It is just gonna be so good. That shortcut is just gonna bring up a 5-man gang in any particular lane, and it will send them back up, without losing any kind of a resource. Oh.
True that.
What am I seeing here, Baldy? Oh.
That is quite interesting to see. But a Valir against a Yiv, I don't really know, man. I feel like Yiv has the better poking capabilities, even when you're on front of a minion wave as well. But I don't exactly know about this. I mean, you can kind of cancel the second skill of Khalid with your Searing Turret, but on the side of utility, this hero right here, I don't really like it, because we're seeing on the side of Washed Up here, they are going straight for that, rotation utility kind of draft, right? Look, even a Karina, wow, that is quite interesting. Vance, what do you have to say about that Karina pick?
I mean, the Karina, it can actually, dance around an Argus and a Claude, being immune to their basic attacks, because in late game they do deal a lot of damage on their basic attack. But then again, especially in the early phases of the game, Hayabusa, can just engage with that quad shadow and Ogi kill and basically pick her off. So if Karina here is not decisive, not careful, she will be taken down by that Hayabusa. And if we talk about the team or the picks on the side of Void Reapers, they have a Valir. So the Valir won't be much of a trouble for Karina, because he has that push and that slow. But then again, Karina is vulnerable to stuns that can lock her down, and Valir does lack that kind of a stun. He does have a lot of displacement though.
Now that is very true. And with that being said, now we are back to Land of Dawn as we're approaching the game 1 to start things off, to spice things off. And then on the blue side here, we have the Void Hunters here, competing for a chance to get to the best
Reapers,
of 3 stage.
Oh,
Void Reapers. Okay, there we go. And thank you once. And at the same time, on the red side, we have Washed Up. So this clash can be legendary, can be clippable, or maybe not. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see once.
Yeah, I mean, these games, that we've seen so far in the Moba 5v5 tournament. Oh, on the top already, a lot cooking off that Argus merely with 1 HP.
Never mind. Hazer's gonna finish him off. And yeah, that's basically it. Like, Argus early game is gonna be hard. Really hard for him as well, but it seems like Eric here trying to do a little bit of pokey on the orange chicken for now. Seems like everybody's gonna be falling towards the side of Void Reapers here. Sasuke here protecting those shots that's gonna be coming from Granger, and with that being said, both teams are gonna be backing off.
Yeah, the teams, that are, as I was saying, that so far we've seen in the Moba 5v5 tournament.
Somebody is. He just used up that. He does not have the shadow kill yet, but I feel like Ryu is gonna survive that. Just poking up damage, but Orange Chicken is backside. Void Crystal is gonna take him out straight away. And with that being said, Orange Chicken falls to Sasuke once again. But Team Washed Up are just going straight for this Sasuke. The Hylos is in trouble. Feel like he's gonna go down, or maybe not survive another day once again. With that being said, Sasuke is safe for now, with 2 kills on the side of Washed Up and 1 kill on the side of the Void.
Yeah. Washed Up, actually, I was thinking, when I saw their name, I was like, are these people gonna get washed up or something? But no, these people will be the one, washing up the Void Reapers here, because they're actually doing really solid against them. They have a lot of synergy, to say. On the top here, the Argus is actually struggling a lot against that Khalid, not being able to get that farm. The Khalid, just bullying him, getting that minion frozen there. But then again,
no, Mr. Argus gonna go down once again. Sasuke popping the Revitalize, not able to save the Argus just yet, but it seems like Mr. Drew is gonna go ahead trying to get the orange chicken, but it does not go with the Shadow Ogi just yet, because you want to save it for a turtle steal. So Hazer here on towards Ryu, finally using that Shadow kill. But to that, it's just on the side of
Oh.
Washed Up here. They're having it. The RW1 be popped as well. But here comes Mr. Hazel getting the kill on Sasuke once again. And Lord Warpath couldn't do anything. It's just Washed Up going straight for more. Eric is in trouble, and Mr. Gin will take Eric indeed. And with that being said, it seems like Washed Up are going to have that free turtle and 5 kills on their side so far with a bit of like 2k goal lead.
Yeah, I mean, man, that shortcut is actually really, really annoying. Oh my god.
Ooh,
no,
Warpath with the steal!
Ooh.
That's what you want to see right here. He's doing a lot with the eternal darkness, but seems like somebody wasted that retribution, or maybe it could be a retro gap right there. But with that being said, that buys so much, momentum on the side of Void Reapers right now.
Yeah, I mean, man, that third steal was actually really insane. But then again, here on the top lane, Lord Warpath getting a lot of poke from Khalid there, merely gets out from there and just back to his lane clear. But then again, here
I feel
on
like
the
Shad is going to be trouble here. Bot side, he's trying to do something with those portals, but not being able to do anything yet. Gets taken out by Eric for now. Glorious Path being dropped there. Sasuke into the pursuit. That being said, it's going to be Adevila surviving that, but it's going to lose a team member so far. That is Shad.
On the top
Side as well. Oh, Orange Chicken almost down as well, but that RWM is just what they need. But still, Hazer is going to get the kill for now on the top side. And he's just going straight for that gold place to get some of that gold that they need. Eric is here to kind of clean things out. But for now, I'm really going to side of Washed Up, as I say, for now.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the wash up, they do have, that goal lead as well. But then again, here on the top lane, though.
Damn, Sasuke is always on the pursuit. Having that Ring of Punishment to just punish Hazer, that's kind of good. But having the dominance as well is going to be working out so well, especially for the Khalid. But for now, Orange Chicken actually Washed Up are in place to get this gank on Sasuke. Maybe Sasuke here trying to do something. Eats a little bit of Void Crystal. And for now, it's just going to be waiting for the turtle fight once again.
Yeah, I mean, man, Balti, talking about the Khalid, though, he has like a 401 KDA. He is really harassing, that Argus, especially in the early phase of the game. But then again, here, another fight breaks out in the top lane, man. That Argus is just way too...
Where's Pat? Popped as well. Sasuke gonna pop the Revitalize as well. Healing a lot of HP in the process here, but it's not used for the turtle fight just yet. So a little bit of a utility cost on the side, but ooh, they're in the pursuit. Mr. Rue gonna fall. No retribution on the side of Void Reapers once again, as Gin is just gonna take that and get that free retribution hit. Another turtle secured on the side of Washed Up once again.
Yeah, man, if Void Reapers, they wanna come back from this, they have to hold their horses, because
we're seeing a 1v1 on the bot side here. Adevila falling to the words of Zen there. Shat is a little bit late with the portal, just goes in for the flick as well. Oh, here comes Washed Up here, trashing down on Zen as they take out Zen as well. Lord Warpath also uses the portal to come, but it's too late for him to save anyone. So that tier 1 on the bot side is going to fall towards the side of Washed Up once again. And Mr. Rue is going to be camping here, trying to get some Shadow Shurikens on the way. Once again, Sasuke being caught in. Have to pop in that Glorious Path once again, but taken out by Karina once again. And with that being said, it's going to be a trade of both the roamers.
Wow. I mean, man, the chip, with that White Walk, his passive, White Walk, he just basically teleported to the bot side. And, with his ultimate, he just spawned all his teammate in the bot lane there, which was just crazy to witness. But then again, if we look at the itemization here, we see that on the side of especially Washed Up here, they have a lot of items. The Karina already building 2 items, such as the Sky Piercer as well as the Stardom side. So she will be dealing a lot of true the passive from the Sky Piercer as well will be taking down those low HP targets along with her ultimate. But then again, here, Bolty on the bot side, we see that 3 members on the side of Void Reapers are trying to gang the goal lane. But then again, the chip, with his ultimate, anytime could pop up a portal. Oh my goodness.
The portal, definitely. And Sasuke falling once again. And then it's just going to be Washed Up, picking up kills from left to right. Even Adevila here, using those Dead Sonata to poke down. Has to go back to his lane, but, refuses to. But top side as well, we're seeing some clashes on the EXP. It's gonna be Hazer, Volcane, taking the kill on Lord Warpad once again. And that's a tier 1 secure on the top side EXP lane again. And look at Washed Up going for the jungle invade. Has to force real shadow here, but yeah, they have to go back for now.
Man, the Lord is already up. It's like 8 minutes and the Lord is already up. And here we see that team Washed Up are already securing it right away. But then again, here a lot of zoning coming from that chip.
Elemental taken on the side of Washed Up right now. Sasuke dropping the Glorious Pad once again, going for a little bit of the Karina. But look at Washed Up are just going to be washing down to Sasuke as he gets clenched and thirsted on the side of Washed Up here. And with the Karina taking the kill once again, it seems like I mean, they only lost 1 turret so far, so they're being traded off with 3 turrets on the side of, you know, Void Reapers. So Void Reapers have to do a little bit more on the objective plays, but they do have that Lord to defend as well, so they have to play it a little bit safer now.
Yeah, I mean, as the Lord is marching towards the top lane, you see that here. Oh, look at the invasion coming from the side of Washed Up.
Chat.
They're just harassing, you know. Oh.
Yeah. It's just like Lord Pad just camping, you know, for a chance for the squishy somebody like the Adavilla to, you know, walk in the bush hoping, but it's gonna be Mr. Hazer here taking the bushes for the side of Washed Up here. And then Ryu also wants to take the blue because he kind of needs that if he wanted to spam some skills, especially with the Quad Shadow, because it costs a lot of energy. Top side again, 2 people are in trouble. Shot going in for the portal as well. RWM big pop. And with that being said, Eric falls once again. But it seems like 2 will fall to the hands of Yu Sun-si. At the same time, Sasuke taking out at the villa, but everybody's gonna portal out for now. Sasuke using that portal mechanics, but still gets taken out by Hazer with a godlike EXP on the godlike. That's just crazy, but Ryu trying to use that little bit ultimate. Kind of, you know, poke down a little bit of elemental, but I feel like this first inhibitor, top side is gonna fall is dead, and the Blaze Wet come again by Zen. Popping the vengeance, but he cannot stay too long, too risky. So on the side of Washed Up once again, they've taken that inhibitor. This is what they need to pick up the momentum as well. This tier 2 might fall, but they're just coming. Void Hunters are gonna say no to that, or maybe not. They're the the minion still takes that down. Whoa.
Wow. I mean, man, the side of Washed Up, they're actually washing up, you know, Void Reapers. They're another invasion coming from the side of Washed Up against Void Reaper, but then again, they just managed to run away with that red buff here. So on the plot here, a lot of poke coming from Grandeur there with the death.
Yeah, to zone out Void Reapers for now. The portal's been coming in as well. Are we gonna see Washed Up coming in for more? But Sun-Shin here is a little bit in trouble, but that Glorious Pad is used in such a way to slow them down. It was quite a props coming in from Hilo Sasuke here. And at the same time, they still have those 2 gold shield for the next wave, but they don't want to use it on, you know, mere minions. They want to use it for the Lord invasion. So for now, they're going to try to contest the Lord. Hopefully, trying to get a steal. Maybe Lord Warpad could, you know, pick up that turtle steal just like that. Maybe a Lord steal. But yeah, we're talking about the retribution gap here. So team Washed Up are going to look for 1 pick off, and then they could start that Elemental once again. Or are they waiting for the Luminous Lord? It seems like they're waiting for it. Or maybe not Hurricane. I mean, like Hazel's just going to start it off. With that being said, we might be seeing a little bit of a fight.
Yeah, I mean, the fights will just carry on around the slot, you know. They will wait for that Lord dance. But then again, here on the top, Balti, what am I seeing?
Sasuke in trouble. Is really low with the HP, but it seems like Mr. Ryu is going to fall to the hands of that Karina once again. And look at Sasuke just trying to, you know, zone them out, but it's not enough because Shin with a triple coming in with those dances. It's going to be a maniac. And with that being said, the wipe is just what they need to get and end this. They're not going to go for the Luminous Lord because they could just end it straight away, clearing up those mid. And with that being said, I feel like this is going to be a game 1 unless Ryu here comes back with a clean, clutchy, you know, shadow kill. It seems like, Hazel just taunting everybody here, but it seems like it's going to be up to Ryu to kind of defend this, but no, I don't think he can. He pops out that Flame Retribution, but to no avail. The game 1 is going to go to the side of Washed Up. What a match for the game 1.
Yeah, man, that was a quick match. That was a quick game. It lasted for like what, 12 and a half minutes, bro. I mean, come on. They could have done so much, with their, talking about Void Reapers, they could have done so much, but then again,
Mm.
they did mess up a lot in the early phases of the game, especially with those constant fight engage and team fight. They're just not taking a moment, to try to catch up with the goal lead. They're just basically joining every skirmishes that is being engaged from the side of Washed Up. And that's what ultimately led to the loss of this game. So yeah.
Yeah, and once don't forget about the two picks that are kind of a little bit useless, as we can
Hmm.
see with Lord Warpad. Even though we get the turtle, that is definitely a GG's to him, but you can't sustain the upcoming CCs that's going to be coming from on the side of Washed Up. At the same time, that Valir pick, yes, I never liked it to begin with. And yes, indeed, we're seeing. Wait, what? Lightning Truncheon and a Valir? Woo, that's crazy, man.
Man,
Yo.
yeah, yeah. You know what? Let them cook.
Yeah,
And
let him cook,
with
let him
that,
cook.
we're just gonna go ahead and take a small break, and we will be right back, guys.
Indeed, you listen to once, and we'll be back with more fun matches. Stay tuned, like, and share. Also, subscribe to the Mobile Hub because we're bringing more good stuff. All right, see ya. Catch you later.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Moba 5v5 tournament here. Oh, it has been, it has just been a small short break, and here we are, right back into the game here. I have Bolty with me as well. And, this game here for the match. This is basically the second match, we can say, because we did skip two matches in the beginning. So we had one match previously, and this will be like the second game for tonight. So on my blue, we have Team Peace. And on my red here, we have Team 5. Bolty, look at the ban coming off from the side of Team Peace here.
Yeah, Team P is just going straight for that Julian jungle. Okay, I feel like Julian. I mean, he's pretty versatile, don't you think? One, he can go to the mid, he can go to the side, he can also go to jungle as well, and he hits
Yeah.
like a damn truck. So having those enhanced, especially if he has that passive where he could just whip with those enhanced, that's just crazy. Especially after you get that concentrated, Feather of Heaven, Wind Talker at the same time, that Rose Gold to boost his, survivability. That's just
Yeah.
crazy. So getting him out of the book, getting out of the question is definitely a wise choice on the side of peace. But on the side
Indeed.
of Team 5, I like the simplicity of the name. They're just going for the 5, and yes, they are 5. And then they are banning the Hanzo once again.
Yeah, I mean, the Hanzo, it is a pain, to deal with. And picking him away, especially when you don't have the first pick on your side, is actually quite great because, facing against that spirit, it is just way too hard. And now after the revamp, we can't even target his body anymore. So it is going to be. But then again, here, look at the side of Team 5. They are picking away that Jujin, denying Team Peace of that first pick Jujin here. So they are playing quite decisively with their bans. And on the side of Team Peace, they have picked off a Hayabusa. They could have, gone for a better ban because Hayabusa is quite a situational hero, I would say, not a popular pick. But then again, if the user can, make use of him properly, he can actually be quite a big hassle to deal with. But then again, here, Balti, look at the ban from the side of Team 5. They've actually banned away that Harrod, denying Team Peace, of that Harrod. So it's looking pretty solid. But then again, here, the first pick is on the side of Team Peace.
Team like Peace, they're being denied a Harrod. I mean, Harrod on the gold lane, it's a beast. But, he has his, good side. He has his drawbacks as well. But maybe Team 5, they don't want to go against a Harrod, so they're going to be picking off. I don't think most of the team are going to go for the homework just yet. But look at that pick, Matilda, on the side of Team Peace. So this
Wow.
Ramu Patel is going to have so much utility on the side of his team. But it seems like Ren here going to pick that Suyu. But, you can basically save your teammates against a Suyu even if he goes with the Holt Blade Surge. So yes,
Yeah.
Matilda is pretty good for a snowball comp.
But then again, Balti, let's not forget, Team Peace, they've already showed their roamer. So, Team 5 can actually counter that. They can, strategize a 5-man tank, maybe like a Tigrel or something, because when you've already showed your roamer, you won't see any count to pick as a roamer. And then again, as a first pick, they had a lot on the table, but they decided to go with a Matilda. They could have actually even picked a Granger or a Sicilian on their side, but then again, no. We see that both of these teams are not prioritizing those heroes. On the side of Team Peace, we see a Selena pick on that mid lane, which is going to be quite a questionable pick because Selena is absolutely a beast right now after those buffs. But then again, if you do not hit those abyssal arrows, you are going to be totally useless. So it all depends on the skills of the player. If you are going to land those abyssal arrows, it is going to decide whether it is going to be in the favor of your teams or either on the enemy side. So yeah.
Completely true about that. It seems like it's gonna be a comfort pick on their side, but I feel like the evil 007 here is, quite comfortable in hitting those abyssal arrows. Yeah, the Khalid and Suyu, they have lots of mobility. At the same time, you can just evade the Abyssal Arrow. But look at that, even Granger also can kind
Yeah.
of evade with the Rondo. So this 007 needs to play the game of his life if you want to do any sort of advantage given to the side of his team.
Yeah. I mean, because if he does not land that Abyssal Arrow, it is going to be basically a one-sided game for this match. Because if you look on the side of Team 5, we see that they have a Suyo with a lot of mobility. We look at Granger, a lot of mobility. He can basically shoot skills while moving. So, aiming those Abyssal Arrow will be a bit difficult for 007 here. And as I was talking about, like, these teams could prioritize, Sicilian and Granger on their side. No, we see that on the side of Team Peace, they're not prioritizing either Granger or a Sicilian. They're actually banning away the Sicilian and giving away a Granger. So it's looking pretty tough because as a counterban for the Granger, we see that they have also banned away the Irtel. So laning against that Granger will be quite a hassle, especially in the early phases, because that Rhapsody does hit a lot in the early game as well. So yeah.
Yeah, to go against the Granger, you kind of need the same range as well as those dashes if you want to, keep up with the Granger shots. So you want to outpace the Granger shots that way. If you don't, take too much damage, then that's the way to basically counter Granger. So the side of Team 5, they're going for that Lucas, Takashi as Lucas. That is quite interesting because I'm pretty sure this thought is gonna go EXP. So these two go hand to hand in combat. But for now, are we seeing a Saber pick on the side of?
Probably not.
Probably not, right? Like, I mean, the Saber has no significance in this draft right now. Looking at the side of Team 5, so they're going for the classic. Never mind, not the classic, but Mr. Daddy the feel right now as the veteran here. Against a mobile, I mean, it's all right. But don't forget the jungler on the side of Team 5 here. He is a melee hero as well, so it's gonna be a bit hard, to go against this Kelvin guy.
Yeah. The Gotthard, as you predicted, is actually gonna go onto the side of EXP here, because we see that the Matilda is already the roamer here. So these two, Lucas and the Thought, will be facing off against each other. But then again, especially in the mid phases of the game, the Lucas is really dominant with his beast form. Providing a lot of frontline soaking that damage that will be coming out from the side of Team Peace here. So if Team Peace, they want to win this game, they really need to pull up something really miraculous. Because if we talk about the early game, they have a Fredon, they have a Selena, but then again, on the side of Team 5, they have a lot of early as well as late game heroes. Because if we talk about the late, they have a Lucas, they have a Granger, and if we talk about the early phases of the game, they have a Suyo, they have a Khalid, and the Granger will be hitting right off the bat as well. So it's looking like a really tilted game. The scales are actually more tilted towards the side of Team 5, I would say, in my opinion.
Yeah, basically true. Early game advantage also, works on the snowball factor as well. But only late game on the side of this blue team is going to be quite well. But anyways, we're back to the land of dawn as blue team once again going straight for that. TP's going straight for that red. They want to farm up as much as possible. Maybe Cold lane gank again on the red side. We got Team 5 going straight for that purple. And quite different because both of the teams are on the gold lane side, but it seems like the invade coming in from Takashi. Just want to give the vision for now. He does not want to go in quite yet because of the much more damage you take on invading the jungler before the 5-minute mark. So mid side.
Oh, but then again here, look at the Fredrin. What is going on? He's not farming Bolty.
Kelvin is a little bit of a technical issue. He does not even take that red, or maybe not. We cannot know what's on the mind of the players, but for now, we are seeing on the side of Team 5, they're actually going very well with rotations as well. But it seems like on the mid side there's gonna be a little bit of a clash. Raging, and then never mind, it's gonna be the Desert Tornado just spinning for now. And then top side, we're seeing Mr. Sylph in trouble against Zui here. Takeshi gonna go for more on top side here. Ramu Patel getting on the Blade Surge with Sylph getting some hits on Ramu. With that being said, is it going to be a backup for now and wait for the turtle fight? Or is it going to be more engagement? I think it's going to be more as they're going straight. Ren here, charging the bow, gets taken out. A little bit of a Spear of Misery. Might fall here, but never mind. It's going to be Nova taking the kill on Ramu Patel at the same time. Yu going for more, but gets punished instantly by Nova once again. Team Peace, they don't get any kills out of that. Instead, they're losing 2 members. Looking bad for the turtle fight on the side of Team Peace for now.
Man, Team Peace actually, they were so close on getting those kills, but then again, the early game is on the side of Team 5. So it is pretty hard for them to come back from that. But then again, we see that the turtle is already up and Team Peace are already securing that turtle. But then again, here on the side of Team...
Even the Praisers Rap was not enough to get the retribution. It's gonna be Ren taken once again. On the side of Team 5, getting that turtle steal once again. RWM was also spent there, but still, if it's gonna be, you know, you winning turtle, it's very much, you know, well organized. And Team Ramu Patel here, gonna saving grace Mr. Selena for now, but both sides are just gonna be, you know, same usual farming until another fight.
Yeah. Man, the turtle steal. He was so close to getting that turtle, but then again, the Suyo comes in with that perfect... here on top of it.
Never mind, Takeshi gonna double Spear of Misery kebab time, but it's not gonna be utilized on the side of Team Peace because they don't usually have those, you know, utility just yet. But Kelvin here though needs to farm up because he actually lost a lot during that, you know, wasting time, not taking that red. But Guiding Wings coming in. Guiding Wings used to go against Takeshi for now. Engagement coming in, just Kelvin on the midst of it. Almost get hit by the Spear of Destruction. Never mind. It's going to be Takeshi falling to Zui. This is once again Kelvin in trouble. Circling Hill coming as well, but Ren's going to be picking up the kill on Kelvin as well as Ash comes in to clean and sweep. Tree falling on the side. And never mind. That was actually a double kill for Ren. And with Tree falling on the side of Peace and 5, you know, Team 5 going to lose just a mere 2.
In that clash, did you see how the Moskov saved away the Eve? He actually, you know, teleported with the Spear of Destruction, and when, you know, Kelvin with that Predator and he was about to hit the ultimate, he actually pushed him away with the Spear of Misery. But then again, leaving that aside here, a lot of skirmishes here.
Kelvin in trouble, has to eat a lot, but for now, Circle will be popped to Ren, uses to escape Ramu Patel. And then 2-2 is not here, just gonna go back for the land for now with the turtle spawning in just a matter of seconds. And there we go. For now, it's gonna be Team Peace on the bot side, just just laying down for the turtle fight. Mr. Takeshi here trying to do something against 2-2 here. But for now, it's gonna be the winning pull, or maybe there was a turtle reset on the side of Team 5. Kelvin had to pop in that energy eruption to keep up with the stacks. He does not have the Praiser's Wrap just yet, but it seems like Ren here gonna use that time to get this turtle for now. Takeshi for 7 here. 7 might fall, but just as yet as the SOD being missed. But that's Kelvin securing that turtle once again. And 2-2 has to go away. Ren has to poke as well. Has been using the Beast of Flight, goes in with a flash combo. Here we're seeing a 1v1, but don't forget, on the 7 side, he's gonna fall to that. Takeshi gets the kill and trying to go for the steal, but Kelvin is a jungler and he gets that red. But look at this, 2 of the tanky ones going straight for more. They want the 5. 2-2, a little bit more. Takeshi uses the flick to go out, but no, Kelvin gets it with the piercing spike as Nova falls to that. With that being said, that's a mid laner down to the side of 5 once again. It could be a jungler down to the side of 5 once again, but Ren gonna fall to Kelvin. The slash is coming in from the Praiser. That's what you get. If you can't change it, just face it.
Yeah, peace, man. Peace are not being peaceful. They are being chaotic. They're bringing a lot of chaos here. Look at the top side. There are a lot of skirmishes from Peace with that Moskov, especially. Those
Takeshi in trouble. Uses the Raging Sandstorm to get out of there. And Sylph as well. Poking down, but Ren gets a solo on Kelvin. Wow, that was Wait, where was Kelvin there? Woo! But anyway, Sylph here in the broadside here. Nova getting killed in 7 once again with the RWM. Mr. Patel going a bit more with that.
No.
Never mind. Zui, escape with the guiding winds for now. That's actually very good. 2-2 getting Nova once again. But Takeshi and Mr. Ash are going to go for the 2-2 here. Mr. Ren trying to go for the back line with those dashes, but not enough just right wet. But Yui might playing some spear, stutter step over here as, Team 5 are actually going for more than just going straight. But no, they're not in a position to actually do anything much because they're losing a lot as Ren still gets Ramu, though. That was actually good. But, oh no, 7 takes a kill on Ren. Kelvin comes in. Appraiser's bonk right there to the side of Sylph with a double for Kelvin. And with that being said, Team Peace are actually coming back.
Man, Bolty, I just have to say one thing, man. The Moskov, on that corrosion side against these low-range heroes such as the Lucas, the Suyo. He's just, hitting them from a distance, making them slow, making them unable to gang to even reach near him because that slow is just way too annoying. And on top of that, the dashes that the Moskov has, it is just absolutely insane. But then again, on the mid here, a lot of poke coming on from the side of Takashi onto that Matilda with his swirling tornadoes. But then again here, Bolty, what is cooking in the mid here?
Turtle fight. That's gonna happen once. But look at that, Kelvin gonna go straight for the objective. Ramu Patel again having that quantum charge to kind of rotate a little bit faster. That's what you get. But for now, Ramu here just giving those vision on the side of Team Peace as Kelvin gets the retro once again. Gets in the turtles as well. They're fighting for more. Developers with Papazilla, SOD, RWM, everything goes in as well. But Zui just getting those free hits on Takeshi as well. Gets a kill as gets 2-2. But then again, Zui's gonna be double kill. It's gonna be a triple basically. There we go. Could be a savage. Who knows? But Zui eating too much gets the maniac, but gets shut down by Sylph. But everybody falls as Ramu secures that last by Sylph there. With that being said, that's definitely a wipe on the side of Team 5 as Peace are not going peaceful mode. Instead, they're going expert mode on these.
Ooh, man, Peace, they're actually coming off really strong. Especially here in the mid and late phases of the game. You see here that they're, look at Kelvin. They're all getting
in trouble. He's the praiser though. He's kind of like a main character energy kind of ish. So he's gonna survive that once again. He has the plot armor on his shoulders. But for now, Tutu also working on the lanes, which is kind of good as an EXP laner. And having that AOG to kind of rotate. But Takeshi just gonna farm up those Thunderbolt once again. As to go back for now, it seems like this. Never mind, Shu just trying to do something against Ash as well. I feel like Ash is gonna fall pops in the Beast of Light. But then again, SOD being missed, but never mind, Abyssal Arrow being hit, but they're gonna be backing off for now. The tier 2 is gonna fall on the side of Peace. Yu gets the turtle, not the turtle, but the turret. Ramu Patel does not go for more, just using the guiding winds to go ahead, giving the shield towards the teammates for now. But for now, what is gonna happen? That's gonna be this mid lane skirmish right here. Nova gonna recall for now, needs that HP and the mana at the same time. Seems like, TP is going for the engage, getting a Ren at the process as the tier 2 falls once again as well. Zhu getting some free hits once again, double kill coming in from 2. Oh god, the smashing crazy as Kelvin gets the solo on top side as well. Team Peace are coming back with a momentum. That's what they need as 16 kills on their side with 32k gold on their hands as well. They're crushing this. And with that being said, Elemental is going to be taken on the side of Peace again for the invasive, kind of strategies you're going to have here. Top tier 2 going to fall in the hands of Peace once again as Yui knows how to split push, utilize those time to get those turrets at the same time.
Man, the Kelvin, on that Fredrin, he's doing miracles. He's being the tank, he's being the damage dealer. He is soaking so much damage with that Fredrin and sustaining at the same time. And talking about Kelvin here, I would actually like, to see him rush for that Curse Helmet. Because we do know that the Curse Helmet did get a buff and it reduces hybrid defense. So him actually...
AOG being popped, missing everybody as well. But Mr. Stunny Ren almost falling towards the SOD. Going for more. Takeshi in trouble here. We not see Zui going in for more. Gets the kill on Takeshi once again. But look at this. Just focus on Zui this time. Appraiser's bonk onto herself. gets taken out by Kelvin. And with that being said, that is basically the killing spree for 2-2. They ended off the crystal locked. But what can Team 5 do as they fall right there? But the sky is being soaring to the side of Team Peace, as the
Wow.
peace is what they need to come back. And with that being said, grab that second game towards their favor.
Man, Bolty, you know what? Team Peace actually proved me wrong. Looking at the draft, I was like, man, it's going to be really hard for Team Peace because, the Team 5 was actually looking really solid. But then again, they managed to pull off that, that shift in the economy. They managed to pull off those kills, especially in the mid game here that we see. And man, that Moskov on those dashes, on that especially with the golden staff, triggering his passive again and again, just continuously abusing that, giving him a lot of dash, a lot of mobility. And man, if we talk about the Moskov Ziwi, on that Moskov, he has 85% push, which is just absolutely insane. Coming off from a single marksman, he has like 35% damage as well as 80% team fight participation. Damn. Kudos to Team Peace, They did not bring peace on the table. They brought chaos and they ate up Team 5 with this game. That was a huge GG and kudos to the side of Team Peace. So we're, going to say goodbye to Team 5 here. Or maybe we're going to see them in future again.
Yeah, everybody on the side of Team Peace were actually popping off. Even the Selena here giving so much abyssal arrows to the side. I was only seeing Team 5 getting stunned by the abyssal arrows as well. As Sylph couldn't do anything, he always gets caught by Kelvin eating the Praesor's Wrath. As a marksman, you have to avoid that. But instead, you are, being caught by the Praesor's Wrath of Kelvin. So for now, Sylph couldn't do much. He was not given much protection as well. So, but this Matilda and Selena combo is just out of the books here, because Selena has a lot of mobility when he's on the abyssal form. At the same time, with topping off with Ramus Patel guiding winds, that's just too much for Team 5 to handle, even if they can catch Mr. 7 here. For now, it's just way too crazy on the side of Team Peace. But we're just going to say congratulations once again to that. With that being said, we're going to be ending this game for now, as we're coming back with more, more food to the table, let's say. With that being said, it's going to be me, Bolty, and Wands. For now, your casters are going to be signing off. I feel like some people are going to be, another casters are going to be signing you in. But for now, we are, very, very thankful for giving us the opportunity. And with that being said, if Wands have anything to say more, he can end it.
Yeah, guys, I just want to say goodbye. See you guys later after this game. So yeah.
Okay guys, let's go with spinning. थोड़ा स्पिनिंग कर लेते हैं हम जब तक टीम्स आती है, ठीक है? Are you guys ready? Okay, thank you Nargis. My pleasure. Guys, next match I will let you know, okay? तब तक हम ये भी कर लेते हैं. We'll do two spins, okay? We'll do two spins. Wait. Okay, ये आ गई क्या, I guess? Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Hello and good evening, everyone. We are back to MIC Season 1 Moba India Championship, and we are back with another match. This is going to be the best of one between Team One Try, Just One, going up against Team Noobs with Attitude. So I'll be your caster Itami, and joining me will be another caster that is going to be none other than Sebastian. So, hello, Sebastian, bro, how are you doing?
Need some stitches? I
Hello,
can help.
hello. Thank you so much, Tommy, for inviting me in. This is going to be interesting because we are,
Praise the
into the quite
stars
the early
and see
stages
who
of
can
the
beg.
tournaments as well. So we are seeing new talents. We're seeing plays that we haven't seen before. Or sometimes we see plays that have happened before, but like in a different situation where you think absolutely they're going to get dominated, but no, it just turns out to be the opposite of what we thought would happen. But there we have it, looking pretty strong, I would say. Melissa Band in the gold lane, pretty good band. Starting out from the blue side, and Liu Yi from the red side, still kind of, a little backing off in the
Magic
meta
of
list.
my
But then again,
life.
Liu Yi
Your
is no
team
joke to
is
mess around
banning.
with. So, Itami, what do you think will be banning out here?
Well, by far, I would say they are banning out quite strong heroes, but still, the Melissa is, after the Rose Gold adjustment, Melissa has been quite rising up onto that gold lane scene as well. So, the
Mm-hmm.
Melissa and the Harriet, they are, specifically targeting the gold lane, at least for now. But the Loi
Exactly.
pick, like the Loi ban onto the first place, like as the first ban, that might be a respect kind of a ban because we don't see Loi getting banned quite often onto the early phases of the draft, at least.
Exactly. But the thing about this is that it all depends on the drafting. Just as we said before, it depends on like how you want to play and which heroes you want to
Sir,
prioritize first. But
what's your
if
command?
that
Your
hero you're going
team
to pick
is
out, let's just
banning.
say, oh, okay, I was about to say Fanny, but they banned out Fanny. Let's just say you're going to be picking out Link here. There's so many possibilities about a Kufra being picked out, or even a Mincetar, let alone
Time to drop
Franco,
the
Cho.
beat of the
So many
clock.
heroes that can
Is
counter him as
banning.
well. But looking at that, Joy being banned out. So as I was saying, the thing is that it all depends down on who you are going to need to pick out first, and that could be the marksman, because once the goal lane is secured, you're either going to be able to counter her or not at all, because if the marksman is picked first, you're going to be focusing on how to counter out that marksman instead of how to counter out the mage or the assassin that they are going to pick next. So I think that is a pretty common mistake I've seen so far.
I highly agree with you onto that point. And one more thing is that onto this patch, like onto the recent adjustments as well as the all of the patches we got recently, most of the time it's the
Nice
gold laner as well as a
banning.
jungler
Your
carrying the
team
game.
guided.
And if you notice, then mostly it is the gold laner as well as the jungler who gets the frequent amount of
Your
MVPs for the
team
side
is
too.
banning.
So I guess it is
Exactly.
safe to say that gold laner has become one of the hyper carries for the side too. If you are not able to farm it out, then definitely you will be struggling onto the game. And looking at the draft, the Sicilian has been prioritized as the first pick for the side of team one. One try, just one. So Sicilian, they have just got their lead game insurance, but onto the early phases, he is quite weak. But still, those
Mm,
sanguine claws can still come up quite handy.
exactly. It's like the way he bursts enemies out is just kind of surprising, for the fact that early game, if you do get enough items but not enough stack, you can make a tiny slight difference if you are able to help out your teammates. That small assistance
Turret picking.
for your group, your group fights is what is necessary to win the fight as well. But we are seeing Sai Ashiro on Suyu as well. Let's go. It's quite rare to see Suyu players play so well, considering the fact that they are quite nervous. This is a tournament as well, so the nervous breakdowns that they could have, or like the sudden changes that might happen if the goal lane is not doing well. And the way he can really snowball. I love the way he can snowball.
I do agree with you onto that.
Your
And
team
yeah, so
is
you're
banning.
right from the start of the game, like right from he gets level 3, he will be able to show his quite his dominance actually onto the game too. So
Exactly.
Suyo is one of the best junglers actually onto this game. We are seeing him onto the
Hmm.
rank scenes as well as onto the tournament scenes. He doesn't get banned that often too, but mostly on MPLs
Exactly.
as well as onto the M series, we have seen Suyo's dominance quite much. But for the side of the blue team, we are seeing the Badang as well as the Matilda. We had seen the
Oh,
Badang, Badang onto the roam position more as the first pick. But apparently,
exactly.
since the Matilda has been picked out, it is going to be that Badang going up onto the EXP lane most probably.
I think that's gonna be good because Sicilian really needs someone who can
Your team
deal
is banning.
not just like a huge amount of stun, considering the fact that Badam has a lot of CC timing and skills as well. The fact that he's going to be able to sustain a huge amount of damage with that Thunderbolt stack, along with the shield from his fist crack as well. But then we have it high loss that could be going to the HP lane, or even be versatile and go to the roam lane, which I find it funny because I mostly see him in the EXP lane now more often than Gatot Gacha. So they pick Gatot Gacha in the roam instead of the high loss. But then again, plays like that are what makes the game so interesting.
I do agree. Hylos definitely here is a flex pick, but as you said, we have seen him more onto that roam position. But maybe they might be
Mhm.
coming up with a strategy and they might be cooking up an EXP Hylos
Your
instead.
team
If
is
that
banning.
happens,
Mhm.
against that Badang, he will be able to tank that damage. And as soon as a team
Mhm.
fight emerges, he will be able to initiate a team fight, go up with his glorious
Exactly.
pathway and do those initiations for his team too. But he does work out onto that roam too. And Hylos here, being a flex pick, he's definitely one of the go-to heroes, I would say.
Exactly, Tommy. I was just about to say that, but you took the words right out of my mouth. And then we have it. We are seeing a Lucas ban coming out from the blue team as well. And Alpha, okay, this is really good because considering the fact that Alpha is such a menace, especially to the heroes that deal damage according to the
Your
base
team is banning.
HP, and the fact that he's just going to be able to stack up that true damage, not just from the red buff, but also from the war axe as well, and the endless
Supplies are
battle if he does
yours.
build up on that. So things like that. It's better off just staying in the base rather than facing a alpha if you have a really high HP count as well. But I'm seeing a CC ban over here. I think this is a pretty good ban considering the fact that she did get a new skin. So uh, Mister might be making some shadow buffs over here. I'm not sure. Not saying anything.
Yeah, the thing is, like, onto the recent patch, she got some adjustments, and it actually, like, she actually received a buff as well as a new skin, the Starlight skin.
Mhm.
It is kind of a marketing strategy, but okay, CC is definitely one of the good picks onto the EXP lane, followed by the Lucas too. So they are doing that target kind of bans, and I
We'll
actually
find a
like the
way,
Alpha ban coming up
even
from
when
the red
others
side because
scorn.
they have the
Mhm.
Hylos as well as the Suya for their side, and it's not that it's not the assassin that's the jungler, it's the Suyo. He will be a fighter, he will have the mobility, but as soon as the alpha charge would have been landed, he could have been melted down that Hylos as well as that Suyo too. So it's a smart
Exactly.
ban, but still they have left out the Hayabusa. And Hayabusa, even after the nerfs he received, I do
Mhm.
believe he is one of the best assassins onto the game still. And I would say, for both of the sides, the draft looks really, really advanced.
Exactly, Tommy. I agree. But I'm seeing a Julian ban. For the first time in such a long time, I'm seeing this OP hero being banned out. It's just like Suyu. He gets his
Your team
ultimate
is
skills at
banning.
level 3, and it's kind of unfair considering the fact that he can burst, he can immune, and then he can have a group CC as well. So it's not it's kind of unfair to think about the fact that some heroes are having an ultimate skill at level 3 already, while you have to wait for that, for your ultimate skill to be, to pop up, only to, get obliterated by him either in the jungle lane or in the EXP as well. I think, I've seen him being used in the roam as well, but I'm not sure.
Yep, the Julian pick actually he is getting quite the recognition after that rose gold adjustment. I have seen people use him with the rose gold as well as that attack speed with that feather of heaven as well as the wind talker. So as soon as he's able to get those basic attacks, enhanced basic attack, actually he will be able to dish out a lot of
Mhm.
damage. So Julian is a really good jungler and he is getting banned out. So okay, a Chow pick for the final touch for the side of
Let's
team
go.
noobs with attitude. So here it is going to be quite interesting which hero is going to be going where, because the Hylos as well as the Chow, they both are flex picks. So it is going to be either the Chow Roam or the EXP Hylos. So Sebastian, I gotta ask you, which draft do you like it better? In my opinion, both of the drafts, they are really advanced. So, it's kind of hard to pick up a side, but we can actually predict which composition has that early to mid and which composition has the late game advantage more.
Exactly, I agree. You know what? I think if Cho here does well, considering the fact that I am a Cho player, so if he does well, I might pick his side, but then, I'm not going to say much here because the side of the red team here, they're looking absolutely strong with the Hayabusa and the Bruno as well with that Purify. So he's going to be able to deal a huge ton of damage, considering the fact that he has some type of 100% certification that he will not be ganked out much and not stunned as usual as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the land of Dawn. So let us see who is going to be helping out their jungler the most as I will be getting ready to take a sip of water.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, Bruno did receive some adjustments onto this patch recently. The Malefic gun, as well as his range, has been quite decreased. So we are not seeing that much Bruno spams, but still, I do believe he kind of works out actually onto the goal
Mhm.
lane. So by far, they are just focusing onto that neutral objectives. Look at that, Matilda getting that new skin, looking so good. And okay, but for now, they will be trying to play it out quite safe. But Chow, apparently, it is a Chow Roam and the Hylo CXP. He will be able to rotate quite fast, and those cheek condo as well as the Way of the Dragon combos will be coming up quite handy for his team.
Currently considering the fact that even though, he got a bit of a buff along with a nerf as well, so they're kind of balancing him out. I do love the fact that they are using him more often in the rogue section as well. But then Hayabusa trying to get a little poke coming over here with the Shadow Field as well. But I think, he has to save that. And I think that's going to be the main issue here for Irisal. If that flicker is not timed well, that Ogi Shadow Kill is just going to obliterate the opponents. And there we have it. He is on the level 4. And I think it's not going to look good. As Irisal might be in trouble here, but he will be backing off. Or I think that was a decent retreat over here, considering the fact that Turtle will be spawning in 20 seconds as well.
Yep, he was not able to actually land up those shadows. Maybe if he ended up landing that, then maybe he would have been going for that Ogi shadow kill against the turtle, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. The turtle about to be spawning, and looks like both of the teams, they will be trying to contesting it. No first blood by far, and they are playing it out quite disciplinedly, but the red team have a slight of a goal lead, at least for now, because the first blood was, actually denied. And I mostly see Irithel with a sprint or a purify. So Flicker is quite new to me actually.
I've I just realized this as well that Irithel has flicker because her passive depends on the amount of movement that she has as well. Look at but down with the fist crack and the flicker as well popping up, and I think the flicker will go down to Hayabusa as well. The first blood coming in for the down as well, and I think he boy here might be falling to the hand of Cho. But there we have it, the Sentry Claw being saved as well, and he saves himself with the guy he wins as well. Oh my goodness me, what the heck was that fight?
And insane amount of, what do you call it, that was actually a good synergy kind of a team fight that just came up from the side of team One Try Just One. They were, that Matilda, she made sure she got that vision there, and as soon as he got it, the Badang decided to initiate. They got the first blood as well as the turtle for the side.
Oh man, that fist crack was wonderful. So, stopping that high loss, I think was definitely necessary because once that lowest pathway is used, it's very hard to get away from him as well. So I think there's gonna be I think there could be some action going on here as Lethal might be getting, chopped off by Carnage, but there we have it. I think this is a good opportunity if the Badang gets that Thunder Belt and stacks it off with high loss. Come on, that's not gonna look good for the side of the red team.
Yep, and after the first blood, they are not over engaging and focusing on to their new. Okay, and initiation might be coming. onto the blue buff of the Suyo, but okay, they have decided to retreat it out. But the Bat Feast as well as the Bat Impact has been used out by the Sicilian. Not the damage won't be enough at least for now, but looks like Hayabusa is trying to engage. The Terrify has been landed out by that Vexana, but still no bloods shed at least for now. And okay, the turtle will be spawning into the next few seconds, and looks like blue team, they are having at least a slight of a better map control, at least for the mid phases of the game.
Exactly, I agree. And there we have it, Sicilian and Matilda
Oh.
kind of get their hopes up. Oh my goodness, being damaged. So close to being popped off, and I think Lethal will be able to be taken down. Oh my goodness, it's a flicker. Saves himself, and the Shadow Q coming in from Hayabusa as well. And I think they're trying to get in on that. That piece has been popped up, and Matilda is trying to annoy that Hylos from getting so close to his opponents. And that was a very, very lethal play from Lethal himself, almost being taken down by a four-man gang from the side of the red team.
Yup, I'm actually surprised that Chow didn't end up losing his life, but still the turtle will be going for the side of one try just one. Even though, that was that initiation they wanted, that Chow, his flicker was baited out, but still the roamer not dying and actually escaping with a 1 HP was quite incredible. But still, team one try just one will be having the control, at least for now. They have almost over 2k goal lead, and looks like another initiation might be coming up.
No, look at it. Wait, well, the flicker has been popped up, and I think he was trying to, flicker alt in, but that wasn't looking good over there. And I think that would have been a huge mistake, considering the fact that none of his teammates were too close by as well. There we have it. The Sicilian is getting his, back on his feet and getting as much stacks as possible. And if I was him personally, I would be spamming that bat face wherever I can, because we need those extra stacks.
Whoa!
The Chief though coming in with the way of the dragon, but then Carnage is taken on his head. Keyboy finally being taken down, and a double kill coming in from Hercules as well. And he gets a triple kill as Hylos is not able to save himself, even with that glorious pathway. And I think
Maniac?
it's not looking good. The blue team. Oh no, that was so close. I think that was a little too far for the Maniac, as he's not going to be able to have enough HP to sustain that turret as well. So I think it was a GG.
So close so far, but still that was a 4-for-0 trade for their side, so it was definitely worth it, I would say. And they almost got the 5k goal lead for their side too. Actually, in terms of the tower, it's 1-1 for their side, but Bruno, he has already started to dish out a lot of damage, so a shutdown would have been quite good. But looks like another initiation might be coming up.
Oh no! The Guiding Wings have, stopped that show from getting that Way of the Dragon as well, but they're not looking good. Hylos has popped up the Glorious Pathway in the wrong direction, but look at the damage from Bruno, man. This is not looking good. But then Shuyu coming in and shutting down Keyboy as well. Hercules not looking good. That was a close call, but Suyu, well done. At least, that could have been a good shutdown as well, because they do need to get Matilda out. As this Sicilian and Bruno has been a little too safe lately, as that Matilda keeps taking them away from the fight as well.
I'm gonna say it was worth it, because it was the gold laner for the Roma trade. So losing the gold laner won't be mattering as much as you are going to be losing the gold laner, because you are going to be missing out on a lot of gold. And looks like another initiation might be coming up onto the blue side.
Oh man, the damage has been popped up as well. Hayabusa gets that shadow kill onto that Vexana. You know what? I think Bruno, that show, I really thought he was going to escape. But the basic attack from Bruno was just, perfectly timed, and he gets to the way through that as well. A very far range kill, but I think decently well done as well.
Yup, and it was only some few minutes ago we were seeing some equal kind of competition, but it completely turned out for the side of team one try just one. As soon as the team fight popped up, that triple kill actually changed out the whole pace of the game, and looks like the goal lead, it is going to be extending more unless team noobs with attitude actually come up with a comeback. But another initiation.
Oh man, this is not looking good. Show is kind of like,
Oh my god!
Oh my god! So close. Look at the damage on Sicilian as well. Hylos, I think he's going to be taken down. Sandrian Claw pushing him in and out as he, as he thought of escaping as well. So this is a pretty good idea. The fist crack coming in from Badang And the combo wombo coming in from Sicilian as well. This is a pretty good, a pretty good composition, I would say.
Definitely. And okay,
Woo!
that was still a win-win situation for the side of Team One Try Just One. Not bragging them, but they were the ones who are having more trades as well. That was a 2-for-1, and looks like it would be better for their side if they focus on to the Lord will be spawning, and it actually just spawned. And for the side of Team Moves with Attitude, it's only the inhibitor towers remaining, so they need to play it out quite safe. Matilda, she
Oh
should be backing it
no!
out, and okay, the glorious pathway has been baited out from that high low, so definitely that was worth it.
Oh, that was close, man. If that Joe got that Jeet Kundo onto Bruno, they were done for because the Purify would be popped up and that Lawrence pathway would have been used perfectly so that they would be able to escape. But I think, this is a pretty good choice considering the fact that Badang is in the meta. So he is going to be outshining them, maybe if not in the early game, but definitely in the mid game and the late game as well because that defense is no joke. And the damage that he deals, it's insane as well because it will be dealing it does activate the basic attack requirements as well. So being forced to use that flicker to get away. And I think that could be really really costly because the Lord is marching down in the bot lane as well. Tell me what is happening.
Yes, indeed. And okay, Badang, I don't think he is going to be clearing out that lane, but okay, he is trying to sync those lanes because if they are able to sync it out, then they will be, not only they will be getting the towers, but the kills as well as they will try to end the game as soon as possible. And the lead they have, at this point, they don't want to throw it out. And looks like Hayabusa will be trying to initiate.
Oh,
Oh,
not looking good. The fist crack once again, but it was in the opposite way. With the Mickey Boy coming in as well, I think he's going to be looking good. The fish guy pops in once again to get that throw out of the way. Then we have with Bruno. Look at the damage coming in, but I think this is not enough. He does not have enough HP to tear it down the hell out of his opponents as well. As the Lord is marching in, the minion wave finally gets back in on their side. But I think it's not going to be looking good because the face is being targeted by that Bruno, and it
oh,
is an
wow.
end. Oh my, that was a wonderful play. It was really, really balanced out in the early game, but the mid game and the late game, come on, once Hayabusa started getting those objectives, it was a complete finish off for the side of the blue. This is perfect.
Indeed, absolute cinema from this side, and that is going to be Team One Try, just one. Is they will be advancing on to the next round, and absolute dominating kind of a performance coming up from them. That Sicilian is
Mhm.
going to be that MVP for his side too, and I would say I would like to give kudos to every single one of the members. Even if Sicilian is the MVP, not banning out that Badang definitely kind of fumbled them out because
Mhm.
as soon as the initiations were happening onto the turtle lane too, that Badang was the one who initiated with that fist crack. And as soon as they
Okay.
got that objective, they started to, get the pace onto the game. The Bruno got the triple, and after that, there was no stopping for their side, and they completely dominated and won the game.
Well, there you have it, folks. We have finally finished up the game, but there is a few more to come as well. So do stay
RT
tuned,
Gamer
like and
subscribe to the
share the
channel.
stream as we will be going on a tiny short break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the final round of tonight's matches as well. We are going to be looking at a pretty interesting match tonight. It is final equilibrium on the red side, and we got Zeppelin on the blue side. Now, I do know that, team Equilibrium over here, and they are pretty strong as well. Especially Voisker, he is a global Yuzhong, and I have seen him live as well, so he is gonna be pretty good. And I think it should be a good respect match to that Yuzhong because he is
Sir,
really
what's your
dominating.
command?
But
Your
there we have it.
team
We
is
are seeing
banning.
a Fanny, ban on the early game, and I think this is a pretty good choice over here, considering the fact that she is the queen of mobility. Well, once again, I forgot to
Your
introduce
team
myself,
is
but yes,
banning.
I am your caster, Sebastian, and I will be going solo on this for tonight's match, the final match of today's round as well. Selena, okay, she's being banned out. I do love the fact that they improved the speed of the abyssal arrow, but the 0.5% cut down on the stun duration, I really don't like that. Considering the fact that so many people had to calibrate,
Always on the
the
way.
distance
Your
and
team is banning.
which people have mastered already. So, it is a bit of an issue when suddenly you're
Your
like, oh, it's
team
on
is
long range, but
banning.
then that zero point 0.5 seconds, you're like a zero point 0.5 second a little too late when they get back on track. So either they get away or you have just enough time to slightly get that kill off. Okay, just as we've seen the really nasty heroes to go against, which are Matilda and Badam from the previous match. They have been banned out as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we're taking off, do like the stream, share it as well, not just to your family and friends, but it is also for your pets. It is a pet friendly free here, as I think we'll not be seeing Popul and Koopa in the match, and they might horribly lose. So I do feel sad for dogs as well. So I'm sorry, Popul and Koopa for that inside joke, but there we have it. Phobius is
Your
being
team
banned
is
out. Okay,
banning.
this is pretty good. I think they're trying to go in for Joy. Not looking bad, not looking bad, but I think I think they could pick out that Minstar from the side of Zeppelin. But then we have it, Suyu is being banned out. You know what? Just as Ikami
I've
said,
got the brains.
my co-caster from the previous match. Oh no! Oh no! I was just expecting the Vosker on Yushong, and there we have it. Just as I've said, this guy's a global. He's currently the global 8 right now in the Yushong. I follow him, so I'm just saying. But I'm not trying to hype out for the team of Final Equilibrium as well, because Team Zeppelin, I've seen them play as well. They are really good. So it's just gonna depend on how the team composition, not just the way the heroes are picked out as well. It's going to be about the fact that they're going to be able to synchronize the team, the team skills, the heroes, what they have, and what they will be doing as well. So that is going to be the main necessary fight over here. And over Void, looking like he's going to be picking out that Garrot Gacha.
Your
Oh,
team
okay,
is banning.
Hylos is going to be the roamer for the side of Final Equilibrium. And there we have it. Let us see who are going to be the last two being picked out for the first phase of the picking section over here. Zeppelin are ready to pick out the final two. I think maybe the marksman or the mid laner could be picked out here as Kimi, even though Kimi
Lies
is
born
pretty
by thy wish,
strong. It's just I
guided
think she's
by
really
love's
fallen off from the
desire.
medal list as well. So I do suggest not really picking her unless you have a really strong team to cover up for the mistakes that you might be doing and the damage that you will not be giving out as well. So because mage marksmen's, unlike Nathan, they're pretty tough to build up, and they only usually shine out in the late game unless the early game snowballing is pretty intense, just like an Alucard or a Yin or even a Xerath over here. There we have it. We got CC on the EXP lane. This is gonna be pretty good against the Yuzhong. Come on, this is nasty as hell. But if the Yuzhong here is pretty good, I'm not sure even if CC can stop him, because
Time to
I have
drop
seen
the
him
beat
stop
of the
a
flame. Your
really good
team
CC
is
player.
banning.
So I'm really excited to see the battle that's going to happen over at CC lane. And then we got Rio picking out that Joy. Oh my goodness me. I was kind of hoping to see Joy on the Team Zeppelin as well because they did ban out that Phobius, but I think they kind of, not really pointed out the fact that they could have picked out,
Your team is
the
banning.
Joy instead of CC over here. But Hanzo, okay, pretty good ban coming up over here, considering the fact that he is rebanned and you can't really kill him in his demon form anymore. So, you can't really basically um, camp out for him to use that as well. So that's going to be pretty annoying. But I do love the new skill effects that he has as well. It's pretty interesting to what they've done to
Your
one of the
team
heroes that sold the most. And they're turning him into one of the most perfect assassins, the perfect hyper to use right here, as he is able to get away freely, along with also get in freely as well. We got Cecilian being banned out from the side of Team Zeppelin. I think this is going to be a pretty interesting match, considering the fact that Sicilian pretty strong. I think a really good counter against that Yuzhong, along with the high loss, especially in the late game, as he will be dealing a huge ton of damage. But then again, they do have this Lucian, so I'm not really surprised. So I think the gold lane
Your
and
team
the
is banning.
mid laner is left to the side of final equilibrium. But there we have it. Get on Gacha, which Overvoid was showing off over there, has been banned out, and I think this is going to be a pretty good choice considering the fact that Joy is in the enemy, and you don't really want, a Gathot to stop your dashes right when he's taunting you as well. So that can be pretty annoying, especially with the cooldown of your second skill as well. The electrifying beats will not be stopped right now. There we have a dead bomb on that Zushin. Zushin is a really, really good S tier of mage right now. If not an S tier, I would say an A tier, A plus, I would say. Yes, if not in the S, because she is usually banned out
Gaze
and
the
not really mostly
stars
seen as
and
well.
see
So it's
the
really hard
infinity.
to whether if you want to farm up your MMR to get the supreme or global titles for her. It is pretty hard as she is. I think definitely around 60 to 70% banned out in ranked games as
Your
well.
team is
But oh
banning.
my goodness, we have a Angela picked out by Rex69. And I think this is a pretty good shot. They're going to be doing the combo wombo for Joy and Angela. The amount of shield that is going to come out from Joy. Oh no. Oh no. I think they have it planned out already as well. This is looking good, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking really, really good. See, on the side of teams that played here, we got Tigreal, and I think,
My inner light
all right,
will
we
instruct
will
me.
be seeing a Tigreal. This is gonna be good.
Sanjo.
Your
The
team is picking.
the ultimate over here, it's gonna be pretty intense over the fact that we're gonna be seeing a lot of frontliners and Tigreal. There's gonna be a really, really tough spot to deal with over here as well. Hayabusa with that Oki Shadow kill never gets old, but I think it's gonna be a pretty good choice here. We do not have a jungler yet, as Rio is still. Oh, okay, they do switch it out, and there we go. Overvoid will be the one who is gonna jungle for the side of Final Equilibrium. The final teams haven't picked out is gonna be a Harith versus a Clint. So this is going to be pretty interesting, considering the fact that it's going to be burst mage versus long range. This is looking good as well. As we are going to the loading screen, we would thank Vista for sponsoring the tournaments as well. And I would say that this is overall my favorite game ever since it had come out. It has been my dream to cast or even play in these, tournaments as well. But there we have it, back on track. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the land of dawn for the final match of the evening as well. Now, let's see who is going to be the one helping out. Let me take a quick sip of water right here. As my ritual, guys, those who've seen, you guys, oh no, I cannot do my ritual because it's not 4 man or helping out. Oh, this is sad, bro. This is sad. This is the first time I think I have not touched out my I'm not done. Oh my goodness, look at Wesker already so close to getting that dead bomb. And I think he will be taken down as well. Wesker, what the heck just happened? That first blood was so nasty. He sacrificed his lane to get that kill. Onto the Zushin. This is looking good. This is looking pretty good over here for their side, but I think I do not know what That will be counting out as, but there we have it. You know what? The Angela and that high loss, the punish zone is really intense. And we all know the passive of that penalty zone. You know what? You just can't get away. Not just you can't get away, you even, you get punished for the fact that your attack speed is slowed down as well. High loss being picked up like a baby once again, and that is the specialty of Zushin. She just picks you up and puts you on wherever she needs. Wherever you are needed, sorry, yes, wherever you are needed in her battlefield. We got Rio going in, and I think it's logically looking pretty good here as Joy with the level 4 already, and I think Hayabusa here might be in trouble as they will be fighting for the jungle creep over here in the top lane. The dead bomb as Hayden. And I think this might be a possible kill over here as the shadow kill gets in and gets that as well. Dead bomb along with Tigreal. The implosion user is so close. They were so close and ready for that as well. That was a good map sense coming up from Team Zeppelin as Rio looks like he's in trouble as he's being picked up once again like a baby. A little too much over here. I think this is why you should really ban out the Zushin, and I think we all know the reason why as well. Because I do love the fact that they did change out the game. Sorry, her ultimate skill, the the Crimson Beacon, because it used to make her immune to using that mana for a certain amount of time, and no amount of hero could sustain themselves. But high loss. Oh my goodness, he gets pulled up instead, but I think it's gonna be a pretty good choice. And that bomb gets him back into the turret, forcing him to use the first pathway as well. So this is gonna be a 3-on-4 on the turtle side, and not looking good as Voisker with that Facial Fire coming up as well. The Black Dragon form pops up as he gets that circle away from the fight as well. That bomb so close to being picked off, but the flicker saves him, and I think CC does get down to the hands of the passive of that Yuzhong, and I've mentioned this before. He is so bloody good in that Yuzhong. I've learned so much by playing Yuzhong just by watching him as well. It's not looking good. You have to get away. It's because Whisker and that passive is just gonna eat you up inside as well. Hylos trying to look like he's being taken down as well. The Hayabusa is looking like he's in trouble. I think he might be taken down by the roamer from the side. Oh, team. Final equilibrium over here. What is happening? So much trolling is coming in from both the sides. But the Yushan here is dominating as usual. You know what? I think this is pretty weird to see the fact that, CC is a good counteract to pick for a Yuzhong, but if that Yuzhong is good, it's not working out. And look at that, he's already zoning out the HP minion as well. But in the top lane, it does not seem like much is going on, but Harris has been taken down as well by the Finns. So this is looking pretty good as Icarus is getting those, the farm as well. So that's going to be the most necessary because he will be the one who's going to be dealing a huge ton of damage. And it's going to be necessary because that long range is going to be pretty advantageous, especially for the side of the late game. And there we have it. The Ghost Factory has been popped up. Angela with the companionship coming up as well. The Black Dragon form has been popped up. And two people, once again, have been taken down. Max looks like he might be taken on as well. And this is it. This is the end for Max in the top lane. He's taken down, and Hylos trying to get that Hayabusa as well. They're being a little too greedy over there, but they're not going to be able to get that out as the quad shadows are able to help him escape as well. Oh man, this is looking intense over here for their side. As Voisker, look at the damage, man. Look at that damage. It's just the Dragon Tail, but it's dealing at least 70% of the HP on almost every single hero except for the tank, of course, because he does have the defense. And the implosion, I think maybe getting ready. A dead bomb, I think might be able to pop him up back on his feet, and I think this is okay. Angela is always ready to use the hard guard once again. As this dragon form is getting be ready to use up as well, but I think the Glorious Pathway used up in the wrong direction. Will not be able to get that kill on Dead Bomb and on Tigreal as well. Oh man, this is intense. I do love the fact that Zeppelin are holding on but it's not much. It's only a matter of time until Equilibrium are able to push in, and get them out as well. As the turrets for the top lane and the mid lane have fallen off. Team Final Equilibrium have a huge amount of vision boost as well. We got Yuzhong here. Looks like he might be in trouble, but I think he's just waiting around for his teammates to come in as well as Rio. Not looking good. He's already getting ready to stun out that thing. And once again, look at the damage on Icarus. Even with that, even with the vengeance, and there we have it. Not looking good. Hard guard has been popped up, but there we have it. Four man onto the bot lane as well. We're seeing Dead Bomb being taken down once again. And I think this is looking good as the implosion might be popped up, but he does catch nothing at all. And he's taken down as well. Now all of the first base turrets are being popped off, and it's looking good. Final Equilibrium are on a streak, especially that Yuzhong as well. He is on a mega kill with 5 assists, and there we have it. Look at the quad shadow kills over here. The shadow perfectly placed onto him as well. I think that could have been, a decent escape, but otherwise he was not able to use it on time as well. Oh, excuse me for my cough as well. I do love that, the turtle is just waiting to be eaten up by whoever is in, but I don't think it is necessary over here because they can just take the Lord, initiate the Lord, and just, take down the turrets, kill the inhibitor, I would say, and that would be a better strategy over here. Looking at the thing, I just noticed that Clint does not have any boots as well. This is looking good. He's got the Sea Halberd, he's even got the Sky Piercer and 20 stacks as well. He's even got the Malefic Roar, so the defense on heroes like Hayabusa and even that Harris is not going to be able to help much because that anti-heal is working out pretty solid in terms of the early game fight as well. There we have it, just as I mentioned. They are taking the Lord down, and they're going to need to think fast. Otherwise, it's just going to be a free dribble for their side as well. Rex 69 looks like he might be taken down, but he does get away from that as well. The flicker finally saves him up, and I think this would have been a better idea because if it did use sprint, that Hayabusa would have been able to catch him off guard as well. Oh man, this is not looking good. We are on I think a 7k, sorry, 6.9 to 6.8k difference on gold over here, and that is not looking good, especially if you are on the losing side. You do need gold, you do need EXP as well. And topping it off, I would say that, if Hayabusa is the one targeting that Joy once again, it would be a decent choice over here. But we are seeing that hard guard mostly on the Yuzhong, and I think this is a pretty good idea. And there we have it, Max. Looks like he might be in trouble once again. There we have it, I think he's going to be in trouble as the implosion was getting ready to be popped off, but it did not happen. As he did get stunned out by that Electrify as well, and Dead Bomb being taken down by the Sky Piercer on a 3 versus 5 over here as well. It's not looking good as the minion waves are marching down the lanes as well. They're going to be able to easily pick off the the other turrets here as well, and possibly the inhibitor turret for their side. But hopefully the golden shield over here might be able to help it out and wipe them out as soon as possible. But that's not enough. The top lane and the bot lane has already been cleared out as well. Now it's only a matter of time before we see who is going to be able to wipe each other out. If the Team Zeppelin here are able to wipe them out, it is going to be a pretty good choice considering the fact that they have the red team here, Final Equilibrium, have not lost, even a single turret as well. I would say this is a pretty good chance over here for their side to make a comeback. Unless, that Hayabusa and Yuzhong are a little too much to deal with as well. Because the front line is pretty strong. And with Hard Guard being activated on Yuzhong, that's basically like dealing with 3 tanks. Considering the fact that High Loss has a huge amount of HP. And he has revitalized along with glorious pathway, that thing uses up so much. Sorry, that thing heals up so much percent of his HP as well. So they are, and like I have said before, they're just playing the time game right now because they do need to get them out and fighting in the other lanes as well. Look at Team Zeppelin here. They might be getting ready for a possible gang, but I don't think they will be coming up over there. But even if they do, it will be the High Lost showing himself up first. The Lord has been spawned up. They are getting ready. They need to end this quickly, otherwise it's not going to look good. They do a lot of late game heroes as well. And even Hayabusa with the Oki Shadow kill. It's gonna be dealing a huge amount of damage. He's not really gonna be needing those stacks. Maybe just one or two is enough, but not a full stack like he does need in the early game and the mid game as well. Alright, the mark guard has been popped off. The Black Dragon as well, and Max looks like he's being marked off once again, and I think there's gonna be a good opportunity to take him down. And he does, with an unstoppable, but he might be taken down, and he is. Finally, a shutdown on a 2-4-1 over here. But look at this. In the bot lane and they're pushing up pretty quickly. But I think they will be able to respawn back on time. Oh, sorry, I need recall back in time. But that is a good play because they are distracted by Icarus and Overboard are just getting ready to top off and get that retribution on the Lord. As Hayabusa should have been focusing on instead of that red buff there, which then took it as well. That was pretty nasty. They could have taken that unless Hayabusa was a little close by. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final equilibrium. Yeah. Oh man, these guys are doing pretty well as well. You just need to defend this, otherwise, it's gonna be a pretty short game over here. But I think they will do it pretty decently as they still have that implosion, and you need to really time that implosion as well. You just can't go in and out whenever you want because they can stun you. They can even cancel it out as well. But they can even sustain all the damage coming in from the team. But I think the lock from the curtain call from CC here might be a possible comeback. The Black Dragon form has been popped up as well. A beautiful petrify coming up, and I think there's going to be a beautiful wipeout for the side of Team Flynn. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. They are done for. They are absolutely done for. And this was the mistake that I was looking for. In a way, not again. Once again, I will clarify this. I'm not taking sides with any team, but there are mistakes that are just too intense. Just too immense to be seen, and they are just popping up everywhere. Even though Team Zeppelin made a decent amount of mistakes, they did hold on pretty insane against Team Final Equilibrium. This time, once again, Voice Kerr with that usual, the global usual player over here, he finally gets that MVP as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was one hell of a last final match for the evening as well. We do have more matches to come and a lot of giveaways to do too. So, do stay tuned, like and share the stream. Not just the stream, do like the channel. As the more people do support our channel, it's going to be even more for the Moba 5v5 community that is just going to grow into a huge international level as well. So guys, do stay tuned as we will sadly say goodbye for the evening and to have a lovely evening as well.
Okay, guys, let's go with spins. Let's do our spin. Okay, wait a minute.
Ordained
Okay.
by the heavens, I will protect this world.
Okay, let's go. Congratulations to the winner. Give me your game ID and server ID. चलो बहुत साउंड आ रहा है माइक से. Give me your game ID and server ID ASAP. चलो. Yes, there is a giveaway after this tournament. Yes. Give me your game ID and server ID. Congratulations. कहाँ पे है इनका आईडी? गेम आईडी दिया नहीं है क्या इन्होंने? Oh, thank you. Wait. चलो, thank you. Give me 1 minute. ठीक है. First winner. चलो, let's go with 4 more spins. Let's go. एक सेकंड चेक कर लिया जो सेम नेम्स तो नहीं है ना. आई डोंट थिंक सो सेम नेम्स है. लेट्स गो. Congratulations to the winner. Give me your game ID and server ID. How many winners are there today in our place? 5 winners are there for 5 epic skins. Give me your game ID and server ID. नहीं है क्या ये? Is the epic skin? Yes. मैंने थंबनेल लगाया था आज. टाइटल नहीं लगाया था खाली, इसलिए आपको कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है थोड़ा सा. है क्या वो? नहीं है मेरे को लग रहा है. रीस्पिन किया जाए चैट. रीस्पिन. शुड आई रीस्पिन? चलो, नहीं है वो. वापस से स्पिन करते हैं. Congratulations. your game ID and server ID. आईडी लेने गया होगा वो, रुको, उसने कुछ मैसेज भी नहीं किया कि आई एम प्रेजेंट वगैरह। अगर कुछ मैसेज किया होता तो मैं रुक गई होती। उसने लेजिट कुछ मैसेज नहीं किया था, सो क्या कर सकते हैं। I'm thinking that I'm lucky for this Hayabusa. जितनी बार भी इनका नाम आया मैंने ही लिखा है। लाइक जब भी मैं स्पिन करती हूँ उनको मिलता है। डैम। सेकंड विनर, सेकंड विनर। फोन ऑटोमेटिक चल रहा है। चलो नाइस, लेट्स गो फॉर 3 more spins. Thank you for your game ID and server ID. Really appreciate that. Guys, ये जितने भी डायमंड्स हैं, आपको 100 डायमंड्स, जितने भी विनर्स हैं उनको टूर्नामेंट एंड के बाद डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होंगे रिवॉर्ड्स। तो आप कृपया करके कंफ्यूज ना हुए कब मिलेगा। Maybe I'm lucky. Congratulations. चलो 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 गाइस, हैकर्स, हैकर्स, हैकर्स। I'm feeling sleepy. Yeah, I'm a regular streamer. Like I used to start my streaming at 7 evening till 11. But right now my tournament is going on, so after tournament I used to continue my stream. Thank you for your game ID and server ID. एक मिनट, एक मिनट। ओ ओ भाई, तो स्कैम हो रहा है। रुको रुको रुको, आईडी लेने दो। थैंक यू, थैंक यू गाइस। लेट्स गो फॉर 2 more spins. चलो लेट्स गो, जल्दी जल्दी करते हैं। Congratulations! क्या बात है, क्या बात है। Do you do live stream every day? Yes, I do live stream every day. I'm a regular streamer. हाँ, अपना टाइम आएगा। Hope I win this time. Let's see. Munni Devi. Wow, what a crazy name, yeah. Damn. Munni Devi. Okay, never mind. थोड़ी तालियां बजानी चाहिए इस नाम पे, I guess. Yes. Nice name. Thank you for your game ID and server ID. Really appreciate that. Close Nana. एक और स्पिन बाकी। लेट्स सी किसका नाम आता है। दाने दाने पे लिखा है खाने वाले का नाम। लेट्स सी अब के दाने पे किसका नाम आता है। चलो, 4th winner डन। Let's go for one last spin. चलो Don't troll my name. I'm not trolling your name. Come on, chill. You don't know the meaning of wearing shorts or Shush. Chill. Just chill, okay? Okay, congratulations to the winner. Give me your game ID and server ID. चलो जल्दी दो आईडी गेम आईडी प्लीज हेड मी करते हैं थैंक यू फॉर गेम आईडी एंड सर्वर आईडी रियली अप्रिशिएट दैट या लेट्स गो ओए 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 चलो लेट्स एंड देन गिव अवे इज डन फॉर मोबा हब मिलते हैं आप सभी से हम कल की लाइव स्ट्रीम में तब तक के लिए डू लाइक शेयर कमेंट एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल बाय बाय गुड नाइट सो डोंट टेक केयर बाय बाय गाइस बाय बाय द वे नाना प्लेस का स्ट्रीम चल रहा है तो वहाँ पे सब बैठे रहना ठीक है मैं ये स्ट्रीम एंड करके आ रही हूँ चलो बाय गाइस ओ वेट चलो